Oh. Hello, you wonderful, beautiful, and craptastic people. Craptastic Jack here. Today we are back on Drivecast, and today we are here with all the meme lords. And today we are going to be talking about some new stuff from the Need for Speed 2015, the new Hot Rod update, and what our impressions are of the new Hot Rod update, as well as Forza 6 on PC and the future of the Forza Horizon series on PC. We're also going to be talking about some updates from the Geneva Car Show, which just took place this past week. And we're also going to be going on for some Q&A questions that you, the community, have sent us. So yes, without further interruptions, let us begin.
CJ, you forgot one thing. Forza Horizon 6 on PC! Was I the only one that caught that? Alright.
Forza Motorsport 6 on PC, kid.
What should we do? Yeah, but we're talking about Forza Horizon 3 as well, because that's much more important.
Yeah, but you said Forza Horizon 6.
Oh, man! Okay, what should we talk about first?
I'd say it's tackle Need for Speed 2015.
Alright, who wants to go first? I don't want to go first.
Me, let's go.
I'm still depressed that I haven't been.
Here's the ball.
Need for Speed has just gotten its new, shiny, fast, and drag-like, lovely dragging stuff where you can drag cars that go real quick, nigga. They don't meant for drift. If you drift them shits, nigga, you a fuckboy, because they meant to go in a straight line.
That's
They are American.
Manual is also nigga, you gonna let me talk? Or you gonna let me progress and process?
Who are you talking to? You talking to
Yeah.
Negro 1 or Negro 2?
Yeah.
I'm talking to the fuckboy with a scaffolding on his head. Anyway, we got the manual, okay, nigga.
Yeah.
So all you bitches that been saying no manual, you got that now, nigga. So you can stop me in the book. Then we got the little tweaks. You know, we got the little things they done in the paint shop, nigga. So you can do things more specifically and precise.
You got the
dimensions,
the size,
nigga. So you can go all out, make some Picasso type shit, nigga. And then you got the they added little sneaky things, like they fixed the BRZ lights. That was an issue. They put in a new license plate holder. Yeah, nigga. There's a new license plate holder that I did not know about until today.
I didn't know that either, actually. They always seem to add a few sneaky things.
Yeah,
well.
I'm missing something.
Garage
Yeah,
space.
some new decals.
Garage
Did
space.
new decals?
Warehouse. On the new decals. And
We have some Thrustmaster decals.
we got the Thrustmaster, nigga. I'm gonna put that on my car. I don't even have a Thrustmaster wheel. I'm gonna do that.
No, you just get use your pop filter as a wheel.
True. But yeah.
CJ, I've got one down there, but I didn't feel the need to show it to everyone. And the fact that yours is that some shitty Ferrari one, which you got for $40 at some car boot sale. What the fuck you playing at, to be honest?
I actually got it at GameStop.
Because Cam is making that cash splash.
Taking that paper.
What do you think I do with all that Drivecast money? Oh, I've got to say,
Oh,
they always do add a few extra things in there, which I find really, really cool. Like last time they added in the N1 lights and the look at Jay. Last update they added a few like extra things in which they don't mention in the patch notes. I'm not sure if they're doing that on purpose. I've kind of burped then as I was saying that.
I think they are. I think they're putting the trinkets in, like little
Secrets.
like an Easter egg hunt. They're trying to feel our genitals a bit. You know, it's cool.
Yeah.
I love it.
They're just massaging in a little bit.
Massaging our balls a bit. It's great. You know, it shows that they're trying to,
Get us horny and why?
Yes.
Yeah.
They're trying to make us moist. They're trying to make us moist, and that shows that they care. You don't see shit coming in Forza, nigga. What, a Lamborghini and a Porsche pack they expect me to pay for?
We should talk about that, actually. That's not a topic which we haven't got wrote down. We should talk about that because I've got some strong opinions.
You got it.
As I usually do on Forza stuff. But what were we saying? Oh yeah, for the update. So garage space overall good thing. 10 is more than enough to do whatever you want. I think in Need for Speed as of now. Will we need more in the future?
I doubt it.
It really depends because I don't think we're really gonna get new cars all that often.
No.
So
yeah.
it's gonna happen a very long time in the future if this continues happening.
But yeah, if they add cars, but then again, keeping it at 10 also keeps the principle where they got the base for the 5-car limit from the first place, where you want to keep like your car special to you. So I'm guessing 10's gonna be enough. I mean,
really
10,
like 10. 10 is such a decent number. I love it.
Yeah.
I also do think with that, obviously, because Need for Speed's going to have a 2-year life cycle, from what I understand. Like, I can't imagine them releasing another one this year, considering they're still pumping out free DLC for it.
Yeah,
so,
no, it's not going to be this year.
If, Need for Speed does follow that plan, which seems like they are, how long do you think that these DLC packs are going to come out for?
Until the end
I
of this
think
year.
until
It's like every month.
I want to say, I want to say until probably November.
Yeah.
And maybe okay.
I wanna-
So this is my thing. Is I think they're gonna release things monthly until November, and then they're gonna start slowing it down a little bit because then they're trying to focus on the next game.
Yeah.
That's my
I
guess.
think they might be already working on the
Yeah,
next game, but
your mic's
stuff.
really low.
Yeah, because they had. I remember someone tweeted that they have 2 teams. One for the living game team, which is where they pump out the updates and stuff, and then they have a team meant for the PC
And they're all
version. And
working.
then once the PC version's out, are they gonna move that team to move
next
the
game.
update or the? Yeah, I'm guessing
assuming
they
they
just
would.
move
I mean,
the
they
next
were
game.
already kind of. They wanted people to for Ghost games, so my guess is that they are preparing for the next game.
Yeah,
I mean, they
I
want-
have a really, really, really strong feeling that there's probably half a team now who are working on the next game, especially with them having finished the PC version. It just makes logical sense.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like honestly, like I said, I think the DLC monthly is just gonna get more and more insane because now they're just focusing on the whole game and not just like developing the PC version by itself. I think the DLC is
I
gonna.
still think it's halved, but they're working on the next game instead of working on instead of working on the PC version. At least that's
So it
what I
doesn't
was
take away
thinking.
from the fact that I think some DLC or some updates are going to be absolutely insane from here on
It'd
out.
make more sense to give some of the DLC packs more like extra manpower now, considering
Yeah.
that, like,
I think I would prefer if they slowed it down a bit, but bulked them up more. So maybe 2 months wait, and then it's like we get a bit more. They've got a bit more time
2
to.
months is a
work on
long
things.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would think at most maybe a month and a half.
Yeah.
Really,
Yeah.
nigga, you niggas impatient though. I don't think that's too long. Really?
2 months, like, I don't know,
Like before, remember before the Snapshot Pro update came out, people were getting a bit bored because it took a lot longer for that update to come out because they were on vacation. Yeah, and people were getting bored with that. So
I think a month is
Yeah.
a good kind of time schedule.
yeah,
I think, to be honest, this update had quite a lot in it. The Legends update had quite a lot in it. The Snapshot Pro update, it did have a lot in it, but it was one of the weaker updates, minus camera mode. What else was in that update that was memorable? I can't think of much.
Just
That's
a
it.
few more
Sharing.
cars with customization.
Well, the
Few
fact
more
And,
that
customization options.
rap
I think
sharing.
Ability was in the
Oh yeah, that's true.
right.
the
Yeah.
fact that
That's
camera
about it.
the fact that camera mode was in there, to me, that overwrites everything. I don't. That's such a big
I like
aspect of the game. It opened up a door for me. I don't think I would be uploading as much on Need for Speed if it didn't have the photo mode. I mean, that's obviously because what I do, but I can just spend hours taking pictures of cars on that game. Yeah, it's entertaining.
I don't have the same, like, I don't know, like, I'd much prefer to drive than take pictures, if that makes any sense. The only times I ever use the camera mode is either if I'm going to get a thumbnail picture, if I literally just want to take a picture of a car because I just built it and I want to put it on Twitter or some shit.
No, I
Or if I'm doing
think
a showcase.
I see where Jay's coming from though. I kind of feel the same way. Like if I'm parked or if I'm driving around an area like relatively slow, or I stop in an area, and I'm like, hey, this is a nice area to go take a picture. I open Snapshot Pro and then I take a picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, but like when I go on Need for Speed, I don't think, oh, I'm gonna take some pictures today, like that. Like, I
No,
don't have
but
that-
it just
that-
it just happens throughout the day or
Yeah.
throughout the
Yeah.
time that you're playing.
But then obviously had the Legends update, which had all of Eddie's stuff in and all the liveries and customization. I've got to say that was one of the bigger ones, and
Yeah.
the fact it had more story. I know it's kind of like it's not a permanent thing like the camera mode is or anything like that because you're gonna finish it after a certain amount of time. But that Legends update, there was something about that update which was just insane.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is specifically. It was just
It was
something
just
about
nostalgia,
Very
I think,
nostalgic.
just having
Yeah.
Eddie in
Yeah.
the game.
But it was more than that because it had more progression.
But that means a lot.
And stuff.
I like cool.
And it's crazy because you got like 15 more races to screw around with.
Yeah.
That was really cool. And then CJ, shut the fuck up. You're on a podcast. Don't fucking sing. If you want to sing, go to fucking X Factor and let them fucking beat you into. I'm gonna kill you.
I was thinking I Am Rock.
The only reason I haven't kicked you so far is because I know your webcam ain't gonna work. So don't think I won't kick you like I did last week, because I will.
He's like that even in recording sessions. Like if you record with him, you have to like cut out the parts where he's like, da 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 da.
I'm so glad they're making videos with CJ. Anyway, best part of this update, everyone gets one thing. So Jay.
The hot rod, the Ford, the 1980 thing.
Drag races.
Jay, CJ,
Garage Space.
Spood.
Well, I guess I'm gonna say the rap editor. The fact that about the fonts and shit. That was pretty cool.
Oh, it's true. Yeah, the fonts.
Can I say
Yeah,
something
yeah.
about the drag races? I think the half-assed.
Go on then.
I can see where you're coming from.
I just think
Can you
they're
explain?
like
Yeah, but
they're not. I don't think they're that deep. I like that they've tried to make it like the old ones, but I don't think it works in that game as well as
Like,
it did
with
in the
the-
other ones.
with the
That's just-
AI, sorry, you can.
Okay, I'm done.
With the AI, I can understand where you're coming from because it has you racing against Volvos and cars that just can't keep up.
I think actually one problem with the drag racing or just manual transmission in general
Oh,
is you don't know when your car's gonna start redlining.
Yeah.
Yes, someone said
Yeah.
that to me the other day. Shit.
Speedway's gone. Yeah, so that's one thing. The only way you can actually like find your red line is literally if you just go to a full stop and rev your engine all the way and find it manually before you start racing. But it's like, I don't know. Unless you play obsessively like we do, well, like I do, like you're not really gonna find that red line of a car, especially when like you're constantly changing cars like all the time. It's a bit iffy.
Yeah.
I like drag races. My only issue is the AI and the lack of them. There's only 5 races. Can't be that hard to like actually make a drag race.
Yeah, I don't like.
I think further down the line they're gonna add more.
Definitely.
It is a great base for everything, but I feel like with Need for Speed at the moment, every single update has been a base for something to improve on. That's not a bad thing, but just a bit of an extra step. I feel like there's a bit of an extra step. Like what Jay was saying, take a bit more time to bulk it up. I see what you mean. Maybe not even extra time. Maybe just allocate a bit more of the team.
Yeah, just think it through a little more. Just a little more. Like, what can I do to improve it from here?
Like with the rap sharing, I don't really think that was thought about as much as it could have been.
Still
Because-
no search option. Still no
Yeah,
search option.
and also if you've noticed, like if you go to like the top downloaded ones, some of them are awful, but you know they're there because they were the first ones there.
Yeah. Yeah, one of them was a Nazi sign put on for a Volvo. It was the top
Like, come
thing
on,
for a
man.
Volvo.
There needs to be a bit more of a system, and I don't think there is a system with it. I think that needs to kind of be put in there at some point.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I think with the thought thing, I don't know, just little essential things. Even with the wrapper editor right at the start with no mirroring, seems like such an obvious thing to add in.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I swear, older one, Need for Speeds have had it.
Yeah, Pro Street had it, Carbon had
Yeah.
it,
Yeah.
World had it.
World had it. Yeah.
Maybe it's just I don't know.
Nitro
Maybe,
had it.
have you
Nitro
ever
had
thought?
it as
Have you ever
well.
thought that maybe they're under pressure?
My
Yeah,
my
probably.
theory is that it's just Ghost being a new studio, because they are still like pretty brand spanking new. Like they haven't been going for that long.
Yeah.
And don't get us wrong, they're an amazing studio for how new they are.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Like this is. My theory behind Rivals was I reckon they hardly had any when Criterion were making Rivals. This is what I think happened. I think Criterion made Rivals, and in the background they were making 2015.
What I think happened is Ghost and Criterion sketched out the game. How is it going to be this game? Because you could tell there's a little bit of Ghost in there. You could definitely tell it's different than a Criterion game a little bit. I think the thing that they did, which I made a commentary on this like back in May last year. There was, the license plates, right?
Mhm.
I'm like,
Yeah.
this could fucking hint to something. and it kind of did. Like it was weird how they put in like the old license plates. Like, is that
I
not
can
enough
just
of a
imagine
coincidence?
that it was like 50% of Ghost were working on it, and then you had Criterion working on it also, and they were making that, and then the other 50% of Ghost were getting ready for 2015 and taking that extra year break. I feel like it was all premeditated because it all just worked. It went too smoothly for it not to be.
Yeah.
I mean, one thing
Yeah.
I noticed with Rivals is that some parts are the exact same as some parts in Hot Pursuit in the map.
It's the same map. They just flipped it on a side and then took out a couple
yeah,
parts.
it has some parts also from the Most Wanted, Haven. Like, it's just a remap of those games. Like, it's something that was made in a rush. So clearly there was something going behind this game apart from that shit. So probably
If you look really closely, the Rivals map is just Seacrest County, but flipped on like maybe a 40-degree angle, and then they took out the parts where the highways like all had to stop and
and
had
they
intersections.
retextured the game, and then they
Retextured
just
it.
added new EMPs,
Yeah.
new suit tech stuff
New
like that.
stuff.
They just
I mean, it's
Same
kind of
game.
it's kind of like how Far Cry Primal uses the same map as Far Cry 4,
Does it?
but
So
it's
half-assed.
Yeah, it was crazy.
The way
Yeah, it
they
has the
sold
exact
that
same map pretty
game.
much.
How can you sell a game so much, promote it so much, make an actual console made out of stone to promote it, yeah? And then revamp, just use the map you used for the last game.
but they just flipped it like a
That's
bit.
dirty, that
They
is.
just
No, they didn't. It was a copy and paste with like different features.
Yeah, like literally there's water.
and it was
It's the
smaller.
exact
It was
same map.
smaller as well.
I'll show you after the podcast, Cam. There's this picture and it was a complete copy. Like, I can't exaggerate it enough. Like, the rivers, they all lined up together.
Yeah.
The lakes
I was
were all
gonna buy-
together.
I was gonna buy that game. I'm not anymore.
Like Primal had such
I
good
don't like the
reception, and 4 had such good reception. But for me, there was something missing. Like in Far Cry 3, I just wanted to carry on and carry on and carry on. 4, I got bored real fast.
Yeah,
The thing about Far Cry Primal is that it's not Far Cry. For me, Far Cry is a shooter, and this
Yeah.
is just it's not
That-
it's not the same. It doesn't
I've
work.
heard, I've heard they've done that really well though. They've made it into like.
Oh no,
this
I
different and
I
really
do
well.
believe that.
It was sneaky as
But my
fuck, though.
issue is like it just doesn't have the same like spark that 3 had.
Yeah.
Because 3 for me is the only good one I've played. I
Yeah.
haven't heard
2
about
was
2.
pretty good.
I
I like
2
2.
1, but I
Two
played 3.
and 4 are pretty good.
I played 3.
I
I played
like
the expansion for 3, and I played 4. And
I
the 2
played 1, but that's years old.
Was it
So
any
it's
good?
not. I can't really remember. I don't think it's really comparable, to be fair.
Maybe I should give Far Cry 4 like a full-on go, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's a
It
good
isn't-
game.
I won't say it looks amazing. I'll give it
It
that.
looks amazing.
It's a good
yeah.
game.
Yeah, it
But
definitely looks
I
amazing.
have it. It's good. I like it.
It's
Oh,
just like
shit.
I'm not. There's something about it. I don't know what it is either.
I've just thought of something. There is no game. Can you guys remember Turok?
Kind
The
of.
the dinosaur game. The like you was a bob like you was a caveman, and there was like dinosaurs and shit, and you had
Rings
to
a
like
bell.
right.
Never
Basically, that game to me was amazing. Far Cry Primal is on the base of that game. There is no game that touches. There's no dinosaur-based games. Like, I've just thought, where the dinosaur games at?
I've never heard of dinosaur games in my life. I'm not
What?
sure.
Dino
Dinosaur
D-Day,
games. That's
Ark
need to-
Survival.
You need to go and
Dinosaur
Turok
games.
was an amazing game, man.
I've
Ark
heard of
Survival is
Turok.
Ark Survival is a game about taming dinosaurs and then fighting them with other people.
2 games. I've never heard of any AAA titles besides this Turok thing, which I didn't even think I was that good. Well, from what I heard, like
No.
it was never a big game. Like it was just there.
No, not the revamp. No, the revamp was shit. The one that came out in 2008.
I remember one with the green cover.
Yeah, no, that's the bad one. That's the shit one.
That's
The
what that's what I
proper
know.
Turok was the older ones that was on like the first, like the PS2 and Xbox 360. I mean Xbox original. Those 2 games, that game there, that was my childhood, man.
So there you go, Drivecast, the best #1 racing game podcast talking about dinosaur games.
I don't know where that came from. I mean,
Yeah.
off topic
That's
massively.
what,
but
that's what I remember. That's what I remember.
no,
that
that
cover.
one's shit. That one's shit.
But
That was
I've never played any dinosaur games. Anyway, should we go and talk about this Porsche DLC?
Sure. I mean, I can't because I don't have Forza 6, but you can go.
I mean, I haven't got it installed, but we can talk about it. So, bullshit, really. It's basically imported stuff from Horizon 2 with the basically, because I'm pretty sure anyone knows this now. With the engine they use, they can import the cars from Horizon 3 into Forza 6, and then vice versa. So if they build a car for Horizon 3, they can reuse it in Horizon 4 or 5 or whatever. You know, like same concept. And basically allows them to. It saves money essentially, really, when you got 2 separate teams working on DLC packs. Now I know for a fact, I don't know the full car list, but I know the Carrera GT, the 918, the 959's not in the pack, is it?
Yeah, it is.
It is? Alright, so 959. I don't know how I played it. What else?
Neither have I, but I know.
The 318. I don't know. Bunch of cars. Basically, they were all in Horizon 2's pack, and now they're in Forza 6's pack, and they're being recharged, and they're being resold, not as part of the season pass. Again.
Oh, so even if you have the season pass, you can't get it?
You have to buy it separately, I'm pretty sure.
That's bullshit.
One thing that's just telling me is just Forza Horizon 3 is gonna be shit.
And
They're not going to listen to the community.
Supposedly, it's a expansion, but you don't get any new tracks. You get one track. Is it one track?
That's not an
Yeah,
expansion. An
it is.
expansion is something like Wild Run.
Cars.
Hold on, I need to get my facts right, because otherwise I feel like I'm going to say something wrong. I need to Google this.
That's like Slightly Mad Studios saying, "Oh, we have an Aston Martin expansion." Except
Yeah.
they
we
did
had
a little
Game of
more.
the Year.
I think they did a little more than what Forza did.
Alright, so,
Game of
well,
the
they
Year?
did because the cars were already pre-made. Like, all you had to do was literally import them and then make sure the physics were okay, but I can't imagine that would have been too hard, because that's all automated stuff. Because the physics, they kind of work by themselves, cause, like, you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean by that?
No.
So,
Because, like, if you put the cars in, and it's got an algorithm, so you put the horsepower, the weight, it all works out together. Like, you don't actually need to make a specific
Not
handling
really.
for the car.
Yes, you do. If you're comparing Forza Horizon 2 and Forza 6, so they are 2 different handling systems. So I imagine that in Forza 6 each car has their own handling system. So they need to have, for the DLC,
Okay, then.
the
my bad.
Porsche,
Yeah, I got you.
the Carrera GT needs to handle different to the 918. I don't know.
Alright, so, well, anyway, I've got the article up here. You do get one track. You get Virginia International Raceway, which I have never heard of before.
Oh, that's a good raceway.
I
I mean, it was in a Top Gear episode, the one where they're on the East Coast.
well, mainly my kind of knowledge of racing tracks comes from F1 and touring car racing, so...
Well, yeah.
I wouldn't
And the
know.
reason why I like it is because it's near my house.
But it's not, though. It's like 400 miles away.
So essentially, you get some new cars and a new track, which you can use day and night and shit. That is not fair.
That's the expansion.
Is it $20? I think it is £11.99.
Wait, what?
Like that.
I was thinking like $5, but
And they've labelled it as a new campaign, but these campaign can you can still. It's basically races on tracks which you have already played on for years.
Microsoft-
That one Alps track which has been in there since like what, Forza 1?
no, Forza 4.
Forza 4? Okay, well, Forza 4 then. That's still pretty bad.
turn 10 be like, all I want to do is take your money. I'm gonna kill myself now. Bye.
He made his whole room shake.
He's fucking fat, that's
With the
why.
ground shake.
Oh my god.
But yeah, that's it. That is what the Porsche pack is.
So basically,
it doesn't give me hope for Horizon 3, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It doesn't give me hope at all. It's going to be the same old bullshit, and I'm actually fed up of getting my thoughts. I keep thinking of these amazing ideas. Oh, one of these, I don't know why I bother anymore. Like, it's literally going to be the same old shit, and I want to kill myself.
You should.
I'm actually going to kill myself. As for more Forza news, the Lamborghini Centenario.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Sintascudnai.
Centescudinai has been revealed as the next cover car for the next Forza game. Now, originally they made a really, really bad typo and said next Forza Motorsport game in the titles of all their YouTube and all the PR and shit, and they quickly changed that to just Forza. So basically, it's kind of confirmed that we're gonna get a Horizon 3. That confirms it. Otherwise, you would have just kept Motorsport in there.
Yeah.
So no, it's not really surprising.
What I was actually thinking is that they would scrap the Horizon series,
And do what?
What do
make
you
a
mean
whole
reboot
new
it?
one.
That would be
But
cool.
what?
I know you're gonna say, oh, but they've only
Like,
done 2. But
But what would you call it? Like
exactly.
What's the basis?
why wouldn't they just say Forza Horizon? Why are they just saying Forza?
Because they're announcing at E3 and they want to keep hype up for E3.
Nigga, no one gives a fuck, nigga. I
You
swear to
say
God,
that,
if I,
but there's niggas.
I want to shank Dan Greenwald
What?
in his face. I want to put a knife through his face. Do you understand, nigga? He pisses me off so much, nigga. He's killing my favorite car freaking game, and I hate that. That pisses me off. I hate talking about Forza because it's just like I have nothing to defend it
It is the
anymore. I
same
cannot
old.
defend
It's
it.
like the
nigga.
same old shit, isn't it? Really.
It's just
Yeah.
pathetic. Like, come on, man. It's like having a kid and they're just doing the wrong thing over and over again. They're not
So
learning.
now
You
they
just
did-
gotta
they
beat
did-
them.
They did release this screenshot. Wait for it to focus. They did release that screenshot.
That's it.
That's Forza 6.
Is it Forza 6?
Yes.
Because
the Apex,
I was about
right?
to say, it doesn't like
That's Forza 6. I saw that some. Where is that?
that's on the actual like article on the Forza site.
Yeah, no, that's not a
Um,
screenshot from the new game.
But yeah, that's
Whatever,
Horizon
just-
thr- Horizon
Just
3 's coming.
typical Forza shit, really,
Don't
isn't
get your
it?
hopes up. That dude, that dude in blue, is that his name?
Yeah.
Nigga's gonna be disappointed when he realizes it's the same thing as Horizon 2, but it's just been reskinned and it's in Australia. And
Freaking, they'll take the freaking
Australia's
map.
boring. That sounds boring to me. Am I the only one?
Yep, it's just gonna be sun.
Outside of like
I would
the
die.
That's what I think of when I think of Australia. I think of
It was the
kangaroos
desert.
and sand, spiders. That's what I think of.
spiders.
All right, you know what? What they're gonna
Might
do
as
is
well-
they're gonna release a giant spider DLC and it's gonna eat your car.
Yes.
God.
I
Please
actually
don't
want.
away from it.
I want Horizon 3 on India, like CJ did on his trailer. That would be. What do you think?
No, like
Dude,
on, a
that would be
serious note, on a
amazing.
serious note, India and Australia have quite a few scary similarities. Think about it.
Well, people don't shit in the street in Australia, so.
Anyway,
Sorry, guys.
let's
Sorry,
let's
guys.
think-
I
let's
know,
think-
I know his webcam's gonna be fucked. but I don't
let's
care.
think.
I
Let's
don't
think
care.
about this on a
No, I'm being. Can I finish my point
I-
about the
I
India
bring
thing?
up a valid
Can I finish
point.
the India thing?
and-
Basically, we got all the sand. India, dry AF. Australia, dry AF. Both hot areas. If you were to go to somewhere like Mumbai or some shit, like the city centers are very similar to like some other places in Australia in terms of like, I mean, I guess India's a bit more like constructual in the sense that there's a lot more buildings in compared to Australia.
Oh, don't even say buildings, because CJ's gonna go. He's gonna be like,
'Cause
"Oh,
he's a
India!"
He's a racist motherfucker. That's why he can say they don't have buildings,
Hold
but
up
in
a
the
second,
end they
Cam.
do.
But they do have buildings in India.
Come.
What are you on about?
Come.
Mhm.
Do you know how you compare in Australia to India?
Mhm.
Think about how Australia actually. Have you actually like seen the place?
Nigga, I got relatives over there.
Well, I don't see how you're comparing it to Australia. Is there a desert in India?
Probably. Probably. I've never been in that fucking place.
I just think about the outback and then the few cities around like the shores.
The
and that. I
coast,
don't.
yeah.
Imagine just driving onto the desert.
It's just they could. All right then, because there are some decent places in Australia that like the cities and stuff, but
Other than
I
that,
just
there
think
really isn't
Japan
much.
would
there
work
isn't.
so
I
well
don't.
because
Are there any driving
I-
routes? Hold up.
I think Japan would work so well just because you have the
Yeah.
mountain
I was-
passes and you
We
have the
talked about it
cities.
so many times now, and
But
we're not gonna
I-
get.
I
listened
know,
to. Like,
But
it-
I'm
I
still
was-
saying like it's if it's not there, I'm gonna kill myself.
I don't mind America again. Just
Guys,
driving.
Or
guys,
California.
guys.
What?
You found some amazing driving road, haven't you?
You need to Google Australian driving roads Australia.
Yeah,
Just
there's
Google
like
it.
it's like canyons and shit.
What the hell? I take back what I said. I
No,
revoke
but
what I said.
No. But Jay, type in great English driving roads. Type in great Austrian driving roads. Type in great German driving roads. It's gonna. If you type that into anywhere, it will come up. Like
Great
it-
North Korean driving road. You'll actually get something.
You will.
You actually will. Yeah.
As retarded
I-
as the
I
point
was-
is, it's true. Like if you
I
type
was
in.
thinking one thing because Jay said about the Forza. You imagine if the next Forza wasn't Horizon, because I mean, it kind of, the thing about Horizon is that it's always based on a festival. So what if Horizon was just like the subtitle, like it was from Need for Speed Underground 1 to Need for Speed Underground 2? Like they are basically the same, based around the same thing. And what if they now released another Forza which basically fits in the with the Horizon handling, and it's called another thing, and it's not a festival? Because I mean, the festival could get really repetitive.
The thing
So
is
what
with that,
if-
though, is you don't always have to make the festival such a big deal. Like,
I know.
Yeah.
It's this narrow mindset that the festival has to be the core of the thing, but you can have so many other things going on and still have it interesting and still have it new and still have it fresh.
I mean, like Forza Horizon 1, like the festival wasn't always the center. I mean, you had the
Street racing
drive.
hub,
Yeah,
you've got all
exactly.
Of the showcase hubs.
Yeah.
You've got all the. It wasn't like you weren't hardly ever there unless you were doing shit to your car
Yeah.
because you were just driving around. Like,
And in Forza Horizon 2, everything was just.
I don't know. I don't know why we even bother talking about this. Does anyone else know? Like, and until E3 time, it's literally pointless. Like, it's just, the more I think about this, the more I get disappointed. Because I know it's going to be the same old shit. Same old DLC, microtransaction, motherfucking bullshit. And that leads us on to Forza 6 Apex. I know there's no point talking about this, but we're going to talk about this anyway. Forza 6 Apex, coming to PC, free to play. What do you guys think? I'm going to leave this one to CJ, because you actually do play PC, majority, really.
Yipper.
All of us.
I feel that I like how they're bringing Forza 6. They're testing the waters with like the PC market, but I really wish they didn't treat us with just a scaled down version, free to play version. Because we all know, knowing Microsoft, even though they've claimed that it wasn't built to be microtransaction based, we all know that they're gonna nickel and dime us for every like car, because you know it comes with 60 cars and 20 tracks. I want to say, I'm pretty sure, and you have to get it, through the Microsoft Store. And with the Microsoft Store, it's always forced for borderless Windows. There's no VSync, and you can't launch it from an exe file. So that means if I ever want to
haven't they got like some special ass like UWPs? And like I've heard every single port they've made from an Xbox game over to PC has been absolute shit.
Yeah, pretty sure. And just a lot of less stuff. And plus there's no, of course, mod support, which I really don't care about because it's Microsoft. They wouldn't allow that anyway. And if you ever wanted to, and it only works for Windows 10, so that way you can't play it on Windows 8, you can't play it on Windows 7. Now I can understand that because they want to boost sales for Windows 10 in the process, but just putting it through the Microsoft Store is just going to bring a lot more problems than needed, because instead of putting it on Steam where like you have all these options
really
stuff.
Releasing it as a PC game. They're releasing it as a Windows.
Yeah.
They call them
releasing
apps.
it
They call
as a
them
Windows
game
game.
apps, which
The
really-
thing is that I think it's just a bait of Microsoft for you to upgrade to Windows 10. Like there's no point of having it only on Windows 10. It could run on Windows 8.1. Windows 8.1
just
and
an
Windows,
effort to
they're
milk
basically
out.
the same.
I think it's an effort to milk out the fact that Forza 6 hasn't got enough sales. Am I the only one? They're selling.
It could be.
Yeah.
It could be, but the thing is that the guys at Microsoft really want you to pass over to Windows 10 also, so it could be that too. And I know, I just, in my case, I really don't like Windows 10 for the fact that it doesn't load the drivers all the time. And I really have problems with drivers in Windows 8.1, so I'm not going to change and go to another piece of shit operating system like barely works. I know it's in beta and
Windows
shit, but
7
it's probably not
Master
gonna work.
Race.
Windows 10 has worked 100% fine for me.
Yeah, same.
But
No
many
issues.
people have lots of issues with drivers and stuff like that. And with the problems I had already with my computer, I'm not going to risk it. Like seriously, it's just another operating system that is probably going to be crappy as
You
hell.
also say the same about 7 though.
Yeah.
Like you say, a lot of people have issues.
The only thing about 7, the only problem about 7, like it's really slow, and that's why it takes a lot of time to load the drivers too. And Windows 8.1 is really fast, and it doesn't load the drivers like.
I mean, I guess I've got an SSD, so it's a bit harder to say, but the boot times are
I got an
fucking
HDD.
mad. They are insane on Windows 10. Even before when I had a HDD, it was absolutely ridiculous. I think genuinely Windows 10 is actually Windows 7, well, Windows 8 done right, basically.
Like,
It
I,
is.
But
it,
there-
it boots up ridiculously quick. My computer does.
Yeah.
It's mad. Sometimes I'm
I
like,
know.
huh? Why you want now? You never did
There's
this
some
before.
more. there's some more problems that you can come across. There's no SLI or crossfire support, which means you can't use two cards
Really?
at once.
That makes 4K impossible, doesn't it?
Yeah. Also, again, it's forced to borderless full screen mode, so that means the GPU does not have special access to the graphics card, which can actually slow down performance. You can't use overlay, so you can't use stuff like Fraps or GeForce Experience to record. You have to actually put it into a bit of a windowed mode.
So wait,
And
what?
also,
So wait, you have to use the Windows record shit, which is fucking bullshit.
yes,
really
and
slow.
also, if you want to, mouse markers won't work. So that means like if you want to create custom markers for specific games, you can't use that. Also, there's only for Windows 10, and also with Windows 10 apps, you can't edit, you can't mix the audio. You can't upper and lower the audio in the audio mixer with Windows 10's app unless you have a third-party program like Ear
You
Trumpet.
can't change the volume.
So what? So
in the
basically,
volume
what
mixer.
is Forza Apex? Nigga, who the fuck do they think they are? Apex? Nigga, shut the
Forza
fuck up.
6. It's
Apex,
basically
nigga.
just the poor man's version of Forza 6
It's
for
just
PC.
a demo. It's just a
Basically,
demo.
It's
I'm
It's
no,
a demo.
It's a demo where you put in the fucking microtransaction bullshit to then get some more money because they haven't got any from Forza 6. That's what it is.
That
They are
is
trying
basically
to
what
milk
this is.
out the fucking. It's like Need for Speed re-releasing Rivals with 2 cars and the rest of fucking you have to buy it as DLC, and it's the same thing, the same concept. It's bullshit. It's just okay.
Now,
But
Microsoft
it's
has
okay.
said
It's Forza,
Mike-
so it's okay.
Microsoft have claimed that SLI does work indeed, but a lot of people have said that it doesn't, and they will say they will fix the VSync always being forced on. But still, a lot of these a lot of this shit just isn't good. I mean, you can't launch it from an .exe file. There's no overlay support. You
I
can't
know,
put
you
it.
already said this shit. I'm gonna stop you because you're repeating yourself.
I'm just recapping, but
It's pretty
whatever.
much bullshit. We kind of compromised. Well, we've come to a conclusion of that. Next question is Horizon 3. Do you think it's going to be on PC?
No.
Hope not.
The people have said that it will, but I don't really think
I don't think
because
so.
I
Maybe
don't.
Forza 6. Maybe Forza 6 Apex is just yeah, as you say, a demo to try out Forza Horizon 3 for
It's
PC.
basically to
later
test the
on.
waters on
Or
the
it could
PC
just be like
market.
a test. Like they're gonna test the
Yeah.
waters for Windows 10.
I
the
mean, I
Windows
would
10
like
market.
to. I would like to see it on
Same
PC
here.
if it's through Steam, but
Oh yeah.
No,
yeah.
it's not gonna happen.
But I don't want.
There is
Then
no
again,
point. There is
Rise
no
of-
point of. But there's no point of Forza. There's no point of like it being on Xbox. What's the point?
Yeah, there's no
like,
point of it being an exclusive.
Xbox
Then again-
is a product of Microsoft, and Microsoft are
what was
PC,
that one
like,
game?
There's no point. Tell me why.
Something Rise of Rome. I forgot what it's called. It's an Xbox exclusive, but then it came to PC
Well,
on
Quantum
through
Break
Steam.
is the same example. It's
Yeah, but that's
something
going
that
through
was
the
an Xbox One
market.
exclusive, and now it's a PC title.
But with
Rise of the Son of Rome bullshit.
Rise
game
Son
that
of
was all
Rome,
about-
but that went through Steam, and that was an exclusive for Xbox. Even if it was a shit game, it still went through Steam, so they could.
The
There's a
thing is that
possibility.
The thing is that they will still get money. It would be an exclusive, but you gotta think it this way. They are a corporation. It's a business, so they will get
Yeah.
money from the Xbox and from the PC.
But that makes
like,
no sense
both
because that's
sides.
going to reduce the Xbox hardware. Say we're not talking about the game. We're talking about the
Not
actual
really, because
fucking
Forza
console.
Horizon 2, because Forza Horizon is not the only exclusive from Xbox. They have plenty, and I would say that the racing game community is like the lowest in terms of
Doesn't matter,
sales.
though.
So
That's still one less reason to get
it
an
does
Xbox.
the microphone.
It
Not
doesn't
really.
it's one
Also-
less reason to get an Xbox. That's like saying if Gran Turismo was on PC, why the fuck would I have a PS4? I wouldn't, because that's
Not
another,
really,
that's
because
another
you-
reason. People get
unless you
sim
have a-
setups just to play Forza on an
The thing-
Xbox.
Hold on, the thing is with PC, if you don't have a good PC, you can't run it. So that's why you would take the Xbox One. But if you don't, well, it's just you can play it. So
That's a matter
It's
of
not-
PC versus console, though. We're talking about Forza itself being a PC title. From a business perspective, makes no sense. Absolutely no sense. I know
for
Microsoft,
Xbox, for
it doesn't,
for the
it doesn't.
game,
Yeah.
You're gonna lose so many hardware sales. I bet a lot of people who are watching this video now, people who are listening to this podcast, bought an Xbox purely to play Forza. What the fuck are they buying an Xbox for when they probably have a PC sitting there that is capable of running Forza? There's no point in that
I
being
mean,
there.
there's
It's gonna
a-
abandon the Xbox.
There's a
As a business decision, that is kamikaze. Like that,
Yeah.
it's
There's
it's
a
business
huge
suicide.
there's a huge market on PC for sim racing games like Gran Turismo and like Forza, but if Microsoft really wanted to get the dough, they would put the full Forza experience on Steam. But then again, that would also jeopardize the console
The thing is
sales.
with that, though,
but
is
still,
why are you trying to combine PC and Xbox? There should be two different identities. Like, I understand the theory with all the game streaming and all that kind of stuff, but when you actually sell the fucking games on the Xbox store, the Xbox platform isn't just a console anymore, and that kills it.
Yeah.
And they've tried to do this before, Windows with Xbox Live, whatever it was, and that fucked up. No one used that. It was bullshit, you know. And it literally will kill their console. They're so far behind, you know. It wouldn't just jeopardize this generation, but it jeopardized their future generations. Like, even if they were just to thick it out and just go for this gen and fuck up, and that's fine. And the next one they pulled it back. You know, the Xbox as a console could still be there, but if they went with the PC thing, they can't make it back next gen because people are just gonna go and buy PCs instead. And if it's an effort to try and get people to stop buying PS4s, well, that's not going to happen because there's exclusives on that console. Like, if I had a PS4 only and I had a PC, what's the point of me getting an Xbox when I can play the Xbox games on a PC? There isn't.
yeah.
Or I can pirate it. Like, it literally is no reason.
I'm thinking, like, we've gone into this quite a lot. But I think the bottom line is, turn 10, fix your game before you start trying to do different things. Like, calm down, okay? You're releasing games that are half-assed. You just can't be arsed. You're like, oh, just throw some 3D puddles in there. They'll give us a 10 on IGN. Just throw some 3D puddles in there. No, you need to actually like craft your game, not just think about it in a business aspect, or people are just going to lose interest. I mean, there are the idiots out there, the blind people that think that Forza 5, 6, and Horizon 2 were all tolerable, but to me, they were all half-assed, and they're just giving up, really. Forza 3 and 4 were so well made, I just don't see how something can go downhill so quickly. It absolutely just shocks me.
Nine's mentioned this before. If Horizon 3 is the only racing game that's coming out this year, how the fuck are we going to cope? As racing YouTubers now, if Horizon 3 is the only game which launches, considering that 2 years ago we had the Crew Horizon 3, Project Cars, Forza,
Horizon 2.
Horizon 2, sorry, all to go off, and then last
Drive
year,
Club?
Yeah, we had Drive Club as well. This last year we had Need for Speed, Forza 6 to an extent, and then all of the DLCs, the Wild Run, and then next year we only have Horizon 3 and then Need for Speed updates. It's so hard.
We only know of Horizon 3 right now. I'd be really surprised if something just came out of the water like, boom, another like World of Speed. What if that's announced?
Oh,
Yeah.
what if that actually comes out this year?
Happens? I don't know. Maybe.
No.
Imagine we get.
But even then, that can't. It hasn't got the firepower to last us a year. A year's a long fucking time, you know.
Imagine if we get like just
That's
out
gonna
of the
be a
water.
dry year. This year's gonna be a dry year for racing if Horizon 3 ain't set in Japan. Like,
Yeah.
actually true. I'm not buying
Yeah.
the season pass. I ain't buying any of that deluxe bullshit. I'm buying the game, stock game, standard game, and if it's bullshit, no. Like, no, I can't. Will I end up getting myself hyped? Maybe.
Probably.
Maybe.
I mean, we saw how hyped he got for Forza Horizon 2.
But I had a reason though. Horizon 2 there was a reason because Horizon 1
because Horizon 1 was great.
Such an amazing game, and that's what you were basing the experience off, because of Horizon 1 being one of the best open world races I have ever played, and I still think that today. That was an unreal game. The sense of speed, the atmosphere, the songs. Like that Porter Robinson's language. I said every time we mention Horizon 1, that song, every time I hear it, makes me think of Horizon.
It's amazing because they really didn't try and be Need for Speed, and I love that. I love that it wasn't trying to be another game. It literally made its own, like, it made its own style. It crafted itself. It didn't go off any. Maybe with the street races, sort of, yes, but I just think this is why I don't believe Forza needs all these wide body kits. It doesn't need them. It would be cool if it had them, yes, but I don't think it's necessary for them to actually have them for it to be a good game. Not at all.
I
Because
think
look at
a
Forza
good game
Horizon
comes
1.
first, and then all of the features that come along with it come next.
Yeah, of course.
I think the physics of Horizon 2.
They need to fix that shit. Because the only way you can turn is to drift.
constant wheel spin.
I still like them better than Need for Speeds for this.
Like Horizon 1's was the perfect blend. Like Horizon 1 wasn't constant wheel spin. Like you could wheel spin and you would fuck up if you were in the red line. If you weren't in the red line, then the chances of you actually going out and drifting was very, very like minimal. You could like genuinely like get a good grip build with it. I don't know. Horizon if Horizon 3 had Horizon 1's handling, I think that could be a really good game. Like that could legit last me ages. And the fact that Horizon 2 has an actual PvP system that one-ups Need for Speed every single day of the week, that has so much playtime in itself, having a PvP system, an actual system where you can go road trips and you race. I can't express how much amount of time I actually played in there.
Yeah.
You know, like that just enables so much more. And that's something which Need for Speed is extremely lacking in, is in a PvP system, like a proper one. I think like the groundwork's there. They just need to actually do it.
Yeah.
For Horizon 3. I mean, who knows? We'll see. If it comes to PC, there's literally no point in me having my Xbox.
At the end of the day,
okay.
At the end of the day, it's good. We're gonna. I feel like I'll play it for the first. If it's like Forza Horizon 2, I'll probably play it for a bit because I didn't think Forza Horizon 2 was awful.
It was mediocre.
I just thought it was bored. Like it was just like, you didn't really try here, did you? You just said, oh, you know, fuck it, just put this out. Like, it didn't feel like they took any risks. It doesn't feel like they gave us anything that
Time to get a
shiny
Ferrari 5 races in.
You know what I mean? There was no depth to the game.
The thing is, that
story
didn't
mode
even
was
bother me. Like getting a Ferrari 5, as long as we moan about it and shit, like progression in a Horizon.
Oh no,
game,
I don't
didn't have that big of progression.
I don't care about getting things early.
Although I do want to see like the classes come back, because you know how before it was like the American trucks and like the super Italian cars and all this bullshit.
Yeah.
I do want to see just like E class, D class,
Yeah.
E class, C class.
Yeah, no, that's another thing about Forza. The layout of their menus and stuff are so the shit. Like this, can you remember Storefront of Forza 4? Where's that gone? Why have they just scrapped the storefront? Like, the storefront was such a good aspect of Forza 4. It actually made a community. Like, Forza 4 was a community. I don't feel like Forza 6 has a community. It's absolutely disgustingly dry. It's like, you go on there and it's like eating ass. But you have some shit there.
Okay, so back to what I was gonna say about Horizon's progression. In Horizon 1, there was a sense of progression, because even if you did get like an S1 car or whatever, you couldn't use it because there was no S-class events. But in Horizon 2, if you were to get an S1 car, you could use it instantly because you can literally do whatever the fuck you want in terms of the actual like races. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's my issue with the Horizon 2's his actual progression. Like in Horizon 1, even if you did get it, you couldn't use it in races, and you had to build up to use the cars. So it kind of it was pointless having it really. That was my main issue with Horizon 2's progression. I know we can pray, but we all know it's going to be the same DLC bullshit. Regardless if it's good or not, we're still all going to play it for the first 3 months, and then after that, if we get bored, who knows? But you know, for the first few months, we'll up until December, we're probably going to play it. Like all of us will play it. You guys watching, if you own an Xbox or hopefully PC, you guys will play it. Like, because it is the only racing game coming out, and we need something to.
They're gonna have that. They're gonna have. Listen, we're so blind at the moment. It's kind of scary. They could literally hit the nail on the head with this, or they could just fuck it up, and that's what's annoying me. I don't know what to expect. I'm so blind to it.
Now, I'm gonna be honest. Last year, before Need for Speed came out, before Need for Speed was even announced, actually no, 2014, the year that there was no Need for Speed, right? I looked at Rivals. I'm like, there's no fucking way the next game is gonna be good, right? I said, I could look at this one of two ways. Either one, I'm going to just be completely ignorant and we're going to get an amazing game, which we did. Or two, which is, well, the one that I was thinking was going to happen back then, much like Rivals, I'm going to hate it on the game. Because I thought Rivals was bad, I thought Most Wanted was bad, so I'm like, hey, if we get another shitty Need for Speed game again, I can at least look forward to just shitting on the game again, But no, Need for Speed came out, and I thought it was amazing, and there was nothing really
Guys.
bad.
If there's
Really,
something bad
really
about
horrible
it,
to talk about it.
I'm gonna make some noise. Like if there is, if
Oh, yeah.
there's something legit bad about it, I'm gonna make some fucking noise. Like I'm sick to death of not just even Forza, like other just every. I'm sick to death of this bullshit. So best believe that us niggas at Drivecast, we gonna make some noise, bitch. This shit fucking broke. We gonna make some noise, nigga. What's his name? The guy with the bald head who looks like a fucking melon. Nigga, I'm coming for you. I'm gonna get you, nigga.
I think the most aggravating thing is no matter how much noise we make, the only person that they're gonna, they're gonna get feedback from and actually listen to is AR12, and he's not gonna do shit.
No, they don't. They don't though.
AR12 isn't going to tell them what's wrong with their game. That fucks up his money. Shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm scared.
All right, I gotta go, guys. I gotta go. I was supposed to go like 20 minutes ago, but I don't know.
Co-founder of Drivecast, everyone.
Yeah. Something just came up, and
You're
I told him earlier, but
you're not a co-founder anymore. You've been kicked from the originals. Sorry.
Oh, you're gonna delete me from all the past videos? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. But anyway, I gotta go. Shit.
Why do you not just fucking leave the call then instead of standing up and like doing?
Because I wanted to announce it. I didn't want to leave like just an asshole. So yeah.
He is one special kid. I tell you that now. Like, look at his fucking profile picture. Fucking retard. Anyway, what were we even talking about? I was talking about coming for that guy with the melon head.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, on
Dan
my
Greenwald.
board. Great job, CJ. Now,
Oh, fuck.
Dan Greenwald's my dad.
Under Speedway, his name is Craptastic Jack.
GG.
Yeah. They will. The biggest way to listen is with your wallet. So if you don't like it, don't buy the DLC. That's literally it. Don't buy the DLC. Don't buy the expansion. Don't buy the Porsche expansion, which they're gonna have, which is half-assed because even the fucking logo it's got a white background on it. Have you seen that?
What?
It's like they couldn't be bothered to get a PNG for the Porsche logo, so it's got the white background behind it in the menus.
Oh my god.
Really?
Yeah, like in like thumbnails, some people copy and paste like a picture of the head. And it's got the white background still. It's literally like they've done that in the menus, and it's hilarious.
Yeah, but Cam, my YouTube success relies on DLC and making
That's
videos
what
on it. Make it
we're
rain,
talking about.
make it rain, make it rain.
Whoa, that is a lot of origin cards or whatever it is. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. We're talking about AR12. Yeah, they're not gonna raise their voice because they're scared. If I had an issue with Need for Speed, I'd say I have said with the drag racing, they need to sort out the fucking AI because it's broken. It's bullshit. Doesn't work. And if there's an issue with fucking Project Cars, if Midnight Club was still around, I'd fucking say, as I'm sure we all would. But when you're in such a pitch about AR12, I'm pretty sure he has links with Microsoft,
Of course
Yep.
he does.
like
He must.
proper links with Microsoft. Why would he want to jeopardize that? Why? Like
Because he wants to lick their ass, I know.
because it doesn't make sense. Like, why do you think Theo still hasn't been invited to any of these Horizon events? Because he fucking speaks his mind. I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah,
like,
I think that's why AR12 is not speaking, because I think if he spoke, he wouldn't be invited to anything. I think he was invited to something.
Look at the
so.
people they invite. Like, EK ain't gonna say shit. He's gonna lick their ass because, well, we all know he's getting the same views as all of us. So he ain't much different. Like it doesn't make any sense. And the reason why they don't invite people like Theo or like anyone who has a voice really is because they know that if they get invited and don't like shit about the game, they're gonna say. We're never gonna get invited because we're gonna say shit.
It aggravates me. They're so blind to constructive criticism.
Like I only know one guy from Playground Games, and that's that Ralph Fulton. You guys know who he is?
Nope.
Nope. Well, he was the only guy I follow on Twitter who is actually from there, and he doesn't reply to any tweets related to Horizon shit. And I've gone into his mentions, and it's literally full of that one video I made about their location, and he hasn't even known it was there. Like he hasn't even acknowledged it, and it's his job to make the fucking game. How can you do that?
Wait, is he the community manager or what?
It's some creative director or some bullshit like that. Like, in the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you work for a company and you're given suggestions, you should like have it. It doesn't bother me. Like, I don't give a shit. You could be fucking you could be the junior apprentice for fucking senior management, and I still expect you to at least acknowledge that I'm going out of my way to suggest videos and ideas to you. Like, they should listen. It's ridiculous. But anyway, we're going to the next topic because that's actually droned on for so long. An hour, almost an hour. Okay, so should we go on to Geneva or straight onto the Q&A question? I feel like we should go on to Geneva because that's going to be. I mean, CJ's left now, so we haven't got time on it anymore. Geneva happened this week. It's still going on. News going on.
Ugly Lamborghinis, ugly Bugatti Veyrons. Looks like Veyrons, but just with a facelift, and looks a bit like an Alfa Romeo.
Right.
Actually, no, but
It looks much better than the Veyron.
Here's the thing. I never had an issue with the Veyron or this.
I did.
I don't. They are. You say, oh yeah, they can't go that fast. They'll blow up, nigga. They are pieces of engineering. Like there's something fascinating about the Bugatti Veyron.
Because me, I see it as a boat.
I mean, I don't like the shape.
It's a what?
It's a boat.
A boat.
It's just a big boat. And around a track, in a straight line, yeah. And it just looks a bit fat.
And it just annoys me when people say, oh, a Skyline can beat that. No, a Skyline that's ridiculous can beat it. That's been modded to hell. That isn't even road legal can beat it,
How fast does it run a track?
I have no idea. I don't think it is that good around the track.
Because I wouldn't R35 be able to beat a Veyron around track?
I think I've seen a video with the R35 video, yeah. But
the R35 stock, though.
Yeah.
Like
I don't know.
A stock R35 around the Nürburgring. I'm gonna Google that because that's actually kind of interesting. Because I know for a fact, like the Veyron has been known for just being shit around an actual track. Okay, I'm gonna find out the time.
It doesn't turn at all. Yeah.
All right, so the Nismo GTR did a Nürburgring time of 7 minutes and 8 seconds. As where the Bugatti did a where's it gone? So there's Bugatti Super Sports whatever.
Yeah.
Did a 7:41. So it's faster by 40 seconds. And it's 10th of the price.
Yeah, but come on, man. The engine and everything, and just the I don't know. I just see it as I don't see it as I think the initial reason why everyone hates the Bugatti Veyron so much is because it's just become the next like Lamborghini. It's become the next thing that every rapper has, and every kid wants to have one. If someone mentions a car, they say, "Oh, the Bugatti Veyron." Like it's not. I think if it was a bit under the covers, like Koenigsegg.
I just don't like the.
No
look
one
of
knows
it.
who the
That's
fuck Koenigsegg is.
I don't like the look of it, and
I don't like the look
like,
of it.
I respect it goes fast in a straight line, but
the thing is, even if I had the money, if I had the money, I wouldn't buy it just because I don't like the shape of it. If I don't like the shape of the car or how it looks, I'm not going to buy it. I do respect that it has a really good engine and stuff like that, because they actually do, but I just don't like how it looks, and that's a big no for me.
I don't like how it looks. Obviously, according to the Nürburgring times, it can't feel that great when you're driving into the corners because it's 40 seconds or 20 seconds slower than a GTR. Like, it can't feel that great to drive. For $1 million, give me the Koenigsegg or a Zonda. That's
Koenigsegg.
Koenigsegg or a Zonda, or a P1 or a LaFerrari or something else. But the new
no,
Bugatti,
I definitely wouldn't want a Bugatti.
The new Bugatti, what is it called? The Chiron?
Chiron.
I think it looks much better than whatever the fuck happened before. Like, I've got to say, I really like it. I actually really like it. It's a big step up.
It looks like a futuristic Bugatti Veyron.
Yeah. But I mean,
spoiler's too small for it. What are you on about? Have you even looked at it properly? They're practically the same fucking car. It's just had a facelift, and it's got a singular light at the back. I really don't see how that's better looking than the Veyron.
It looks more futuristic and it looks more edgy, and I like that. I think I like the big Targa light at the back. I think that works really well.
I think it looks a little bit longer. Also, I know it's different.
I still have the same issues with it that I had with the Veyron, that it probably isn't that good in around a track, and it probably is only good for straight lines. But in terms of looks a lot better.
Didn't they have like?
I don't like when it
1,500?
looks too futuristic though. It
Oh,
looks like a
nor do I,
spaceship.
though. No, nor do I. I don't like the NSX for that exact reason. But that's like one of the many cars that were at Geneva. Another one that was at Geneva, but it wasn't announced at Geneva. We can talk about it anyway. What did you guys think of the Regera?
When I first saw the Regera last year, I was like, "What's going on with the back? Don't like the back." But I think it's growing on me.
The way it's fucking made is brilliant.
Yeah, agreed, 100%. There's no arguing that the way it's made is fucking insane. I saw one last year, and they're so long. They're so long. Like, they're huge. They're actually huge.
I really do like it. I think they kind of it just doesn't follow the thing that the supercars had like for a few years. The edgy, pointy corners. This is like more rounded. And like it's just better. I just like how it looks. Yeah.
I'm in the same position as Jay. I don't like the back, but the front's mean.
Yeah, the front's gorgeous, and the interior is gorgeous too.
And I can respect what they're doing with it. I can respect the engineering that's behind it. The fact there's no gears, the hybrid, and all that kind of bullshit. I can respect the way they've gone around it, but I just don't like it, and I'm not sure what it is. I don't know. There's just
I just have an issue with the back of it. If it had a different back, I would love that car. I think the front's gorgeous.
Doesn't the car have like no camshaft?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's fucking made insane.
I
don't know how. I don't understand.
Magnets, apparently. That's basically what it is.
I think it's just magic.
I can still respect how it's made though, and I just prefer the Agera and the CCX.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The Agera, to me, is the most beautiful supercar.
I think it's growing on me. You know, ever since you first mentioned it, like I've just looked at it more, and I think it's growing on me. I
always loved it.
I don't know. I just don't know. Anyway,
ever since I first seen that car, I was like, damn! And then I looked at the price tag and I was like, damn, I ain't never owning that though. It's like, yeah, it's gorgeous.
So the next one we should talk about, because a lot of people got mixed opinions. I've said this wrong about 3 times in my videos.
Kill me. Why does it have a fucking muzzle on its face? Kill me. It's disgusting.
This
ugly
is
toy.
Easily the
Hot
best
Wheel.
thing I've seen out of Geneva. I love it, and I don't know why.
Whoa! You didn't watch it then? You didn't watch all of it? Did you see the different editions of the Agera, the Agera and the one thing?
I'm talking about completely new cars we've seen.
I don't give a fuck about new cars, nigga. That's ugly.
I like it. I really like it. The front looks fucking insane. It gives me the Diablo vibes.
Nigga, what Diablo vibes? Nigga, tell me what it has to say.
Old Murcielago vibes. That's what it gives me.
Where?
The back looks like it's been like imagine a knuckle duster, yeah, with like springs coming off, and it's in hot fire, and it's just punched it and taking it out, and it's just coming out and it's fucked up, but it's amazing.
You are the last person I would have thought would like that.
I don't like the exhaust. I don't like how the exhausts are fucked up. It doesn't make much sense. But besides that, everything else is beautiful. It's a work of art. And I know no one else likes it. Fuck you guys.
I can't really see the car.
You haven't seen the car? No,
I don't like the yellow bits that they've put on it, trying to fucking make it look like some. No.
I can understand why people don't like it. It is a very outrageous. Like, very outrageous.
It doesn't even I don't care about it being outrageous. I don't even think the Veneno is that bad.
Oh, I hate the Veneno.
I think the Veneno looks like the Batmobile. It's fucking sick.
I don't like it. It's like the contrast there.
But I don't look at it, the Veneno, and think, oh, that looks gorgeous. I look at it and say, shit, that is insane. This thing, I just look at it and say, what the fuck is going on with the front grille? It's got 2 grills. It looks like it's...
It looks like a shark. I like it.
Exactly. It looks like it wants to kill me, and I love that. But anyway,
I know. I just like it.
They've also announced the Ferrari FF like equivalent, the one that's going to replace it. Have you guys seen that? It's called the Ferrari GTC4 Lusso.
GTC4 Lusso,
and it's just it's very disappointing compared to the FF, which I actually didn't think was that bad. This just looks...
Hang on a second. That's gorgeous.
Wait.
Our tastes contrast so badly.
Oh, what
That
was it
is
called again?
Absolutely.
Yeah, what was it called?
gorgeous.
Ferrari GTC4 Lusso.
Are you on crack?
The
That
back
is
looks
like-
really nice. I actually do like the back a lot. But
That's
the
like
front,
the FF, but it's just been like
the back,
smoothed out.
The back looks sensational, but the front.
Oh
looks a
my
bit-
god, I actually like this a lot.
That's
The
gorgeous.
front's a little bit eh.
Yeah,
I like it.
I prefer the FF.
Look at the interior. Oh my.
Oh, the interiors for all the Ferraris are mad. Like that's one thing when you pay that much money.
If I had a family, that is definitely if I was rich, that is my family car. Look at that. That is so gorgeous. Is it like got the 4-wheel drive
Oh,
shit?
let
The
me go
FF pack.
check up because I'm on a big article right now.
Am I the only one who thinks like the side angle looks a little weird?
It is a bit long. I was actually thinking
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
That is kind of the point, though.
Yeah, I think it's gorgeous. I think it just looks like a family Ferrari.
Okay, so it is. It's a sequel to this. It's this. Where are the facts? Okay, so it's a V. It's got a V12.
Shit.
Oh wow.
Doesn't say. Oh yeah, okay. So it's got adapted 4-wheel drive or 4-wheel steer.
Yeah.
So basically, it's a V12 with a 4-wheel drive, and it's very very long. That's basically the summary of what this car is.
I love the lights. What does it
Yeah.
remind me of? It reminds me of the older Ferraris.
Reminds me of the 458.
No, the 458.
The lights.
458's got singular lights.
Hold on,
Oh,
is it not the
oh, yeah,
F12?
I was talking about the
F12
shape.
that has the same lights or something.
The shape? Nigga, that looks like an old beast 458.
I'm not talking about the whole car. I'm just talking about the lights.
Oh.
The
The front
but
lights
the
look a
lights-
bit like the 458s. In fact, no, the front
Yeah.
lights look a lot like the 458s.
That's what.
But I think that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to make a style. Because if you look at the recent Ferraris, they all kind of
A lot of car companies are trying to do that. I don't like how
Yeah.
everything looks similar now.
yeah. It's like that with Ford. Like the Ford Fiesta and the Ford Focus, both look very similar. Like it's just the Ford Focus just looks like a stretched version of the
But as
Fiesta.
if you get like a Silvia and then get a Skyline, they look.
They're totally
completely
different because they're different lines in it. I don't know. I've always thought that the car companies are kind of dulling out, but who knows? They might have a peak of
Right,
excellence.
So next car we're going to go ahead and talk about is the Lexus LC500H. If you are listening to the podcast, just go ahead and type it into Google. It's cool. And
Hold up,
this-
I need to see this first.
And this Lexus thing, oh my goddy god! I don't like the rims. Don't
I
like the
saw
rims.
this earlier on in the year when they first announced it. Do you know the RCF?
Yeah.
It's like that, but on a different scale. It's like they've got that and just thought, let's make this insane. Let's make it insane. It's like, is it supposed to be the LFA, the equivalent? Is
think so.
is that what they've gone
I
for?
think so. I think it's It's got a V8 power. So it's V8 powered. It's a V8
Yeah.
powered hybrid, is what it is. And I do like it. I don't know, mixed feelings.
nice.
I've got mixed feelings on the
Again,
back.
it's I think it's the same thing with cars nowadays. I've been being made in the last couple of years. I think the fronts look amazing, but the
the
rear.
back.
Yeah.
Why can't you get the rear right?
Gotta get that booty right, girl. Go ahead and get
Yeah,
those
no.
squats, Nikki.
So is that the actual final build, or is it?
I'm
it's not,
assuming so.
It's not a concept, is it?
Nope. That's the actual thing.
That's crazy. It looks like something from freaking space.
I don't like the rims. The rims are a huge no-no for me, and the back is a bit weird.
I don't
like
like
the
the
original.
lights. I think that's what it is for me. I think the back's shaped perfectly, but the lights are weird. What's that line thing? What are they doing? They're trying to make it look like it's got eyeliner on?
But
What?
one car,
Yeah.
which everyone here will adore, and I can't imagine anyone saying no to this, the Huayra BC. If you
Yeah.
don't like this, I actually don't know what to say. That
The
thing,
Huayra is mad. Do you know what's weird about that car?
real.
When the Huayra first came out, I looked at it and thought,
Same.
What-
But
what's
this
that?
BC thing with the fucking diffusers and the spoilers and the new rims and the delivery, it looks insane.
how do you spell Huayra?
I'm
Can't
currently
spell
recording
it.
a podcast, mother.
It's
Come and say hello.
HUA. Oh,
Hello.
Yeah, I had to get rid of it.
all right. It's
Ah,
HUAYRA.
Got it. Thank you.
Alright.
Yeah, it's Huayra BC. So
Wow.
it's got the blue stripes down the side, and it's just amazing. I think
What? Hold on.
it just looks amazing. Even the inside.
I'm
Oh,
not usually
uh,
one for spoilers, on super, like sometimes I think a car can be killed with a spoiler,
But
but
they
I
said
really
it's
think it fits that.
yeah.
It's
So what did you
mad.
like?
The way it's made, the car.
Yeah, the engine. Well, with that amount of money, you expect it to be made like that. That's one thing you gotta realize is.
Is it going to be one of those cars that only like 10 are made?
Let me have
Like
a
the sync.
quick look.
'Cause there's on the sync like
It really does look like a special edition,
So
like
the
a
kind
limited
of like the
the
synopsis behind
Cinque
it is
or
it's
the
going
Cinque?
after the LaFerrari. It's going after the LaFerrari. That's the goal of this car.
Okay.
It's got 800 horsepower, topped off with a rear wing, aerodynamically enhanced bodywork, AMG 6-liter twin turbo V12.
Fucking hell. That probably sounds so nice. Holy shit. Is there a video of it anyway?
And it costs in an excess of 700k, and there's a limited run of 20 examples.
Okay, so I can
Which
get
has
that
already
with
been
my
sold.
YouTube ad revenue.
I thought it would be more. I know that sounds insane, but I thought it would touch the million mark like the rest of them have.
All right,
I mean, I think
here's an interesting car to talk about,
What?
because you know the Huayra, we've already seen it before, and it
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
strikes us like mad. What
Yeah.
what do you guys think of the 911R?
let me have a look at this piece of boring ass shit that looks exactly
Essentially,
the same.
it's a car which has been made for the purists, so you can only get it in
No.
manual. It's
It's the
basically a
same
GT3, but for purists, essentially.
It's the
It's
same thing.
It's the same
It's the same
freaking
thing.
Porsches that I seen 10 years ago. Like, they're not.
Same. Yeah.
I'm bored of Porsche. I am so bored. The only Porsche that gets me right now is the 918, and that's it.
See, I do
No
like
other
it,
Porsche.
but that just bores me as well.
I feel like
It's
feel
the
like
same car with the stripes. Like a few
I
stripes.
feel like you can only run a look for so long. Like they are taking it to they're taking the piss now, really.
Yeah.
Come on now, they're not. They're looking. They're beginning
Do you
to.
have the price?
They're starting to look more
130K.
like Beetles.
Yeah, I know. They've always had that like Beetle look, and it's.
But they are based off
annoying.
Beetles, though. That's what
See, I
they
don't
came
see
from.
that. A lot of people say I don't. I still think it looks.
Well,
Shrink
that's
it a little
bespoke,
bit, it
but
looks
my
like a
issue with it is, it's not so much the look. It just doesn't have a wow factor anymore. Like the old,
It's the same thing.
I remember
It's the
seeing the
same
old
thing.
911. It gave me that wow factor. I was like, what the fuck is going on? But this just doesn't. I
never
can
got
appreciate what they're doing with the purists, and it's you can only get it in manual, and there's literally like no assists or anything. It's literally built for the road. I can appreciate all that. They've got all of the bucket seats and all that kind of jazz. I can appreciate that, and that's really cool that they're like adhering to that kind of crowd. But it's
But
just a GT3.
I don't get what the difference is. Why is it on Geneva 2016? There's no difference. It's just a white Porsche with red stripes. Is there even an engine difference? Because I don't think there is.
It's literally a GT3.
Then what the fuck is
It's
this?
got a 4-liter, a naturally aspirated engine with 500 horsepower.
They
So
they
it is
had to
naturally-
be.
It is naturally aspirated, and I do like that. Because like, there's not. I don't think there's one 911 which isn't naturally aspirated. Actually,
In my opinion, it's just a cash grab. It's just nothing else.
and that's basically it, really.
Yep.
Just looking quickly through all of it to see if I missed anything. I mean, obviously you've got the random stuff like the F-Type SVR and shit, but as for actual big things that happened at the show, I mean, Civic concept, you've got the ST and all that shit, the GT, we've already seen all that shit before. Corvette Grand Sport, no, there's not much to say about that. It looks like the other one did. DB11, that's one we missed actually. DB11.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
It looks very similar to the It's like the DB9 brought into present day. I've never been a big fan of Astons ever. Never ever
I
ever
think
ever
that's
ever.
one.
Like,
I don't like the back.
I think my favorite Aston had to be the DBS. I like the DBS.
the DBS.
And then the V12
the
Vantage.
177 for me.
That
I
one,
think
yeah,
recently Aston Martin's a big look really nice. They've never really excited me before, but now like the recent models, I'll say 2014 onwards, I think they're starting to have like a flair to them, and I really like it. I think the V12 Vanquish is just so nice. Did you watch that episode of Top Gear where May had the Vanquish, Jeremy had the LFA, and Richard had the Viper?
Yeah.
In that electric blue color, I think that car's stunning. I find it weird as well because it's such a sensible company when it comes to the designing, and to see a sensible company go out and make a car that's quite outgoish, I like that shit.
So,
I
actually
so the
really
DB11
liked-
itself, it boasts 600 horsepower. It's got a V12, comes in at 155k, so it is quite expensive. And that's basically it. They haven't released any 0 to 60 times that I can find on this article at least. But the inside of it, like an Aston usually does, it looks amazing. It does 0 to 60 in 3.9 seconds and reaches 200 miles per hour. Yeah. It's alright. It's alright. My Civic could probably do that. But anyway.
What Civic, nigga? Show me.
Nigga, that was a joke. That was a joke.
Show me your Civic. Race me. I'll run.
You can run. Nigga, you won't be able to fix but when the VTEC kicks in, like, whoa! Okay, so that was the end of the Geneva section. Unless anyone else has anything else to say about the cars that we talked about, which I don't think anyone else has.
Shalamieno.
Give us a real Japanese car.
Yep.
Yes, Japanese born.
Now we're gonna go ahead and answer the Q&A questions before I go and eat some food because I actually feel knackered. I am actually tired.
Knackered, nigga? You're
pussy.
knackered? I'm knackered.
You're knackered.
Wagger.
Why are you so knackered?
I'm gonna let you finish. I'm gonna answer these questions first, old nigga. So the next one,
the first
section, got the Q&A questions. First question from Racer GT2, and his question is, what is your favourite world's greatest drag race? Which 12 cars would you have in your world's greatest drag race?
Fucking hell. It's a task.
I don't watch. I don't know what it is.
Can we dim this down to 5, please? Because 12 is a lot of cars.
5 in a drag race. That's what we're gonna answer.
5.
I thought you were gonna count down then. 5, 4, 3. I'm gonna say I'd want an R32 in there for obvious reasons. I want an R34 for obvious reasons. I'd want a Supra in there. I'd want Murcielago in there.
No. You gotta think about this logically. You're saying that, but why? What's the point if you can upgrade them to match a Murcielago? Why? Think about it more stock cars that.
We're talking about stock cars. Oh,
come out of the factory. It makes more sense.
I was assuming they were all like. Oh, okay, that makes a lot more sense actually. Okay, so I'm gonna say I don't want it to be extremely high end. I want it to be like normal, like cars, like normal supercars. With GTR Nismo.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, is it the 650S? I think it's 650S.
That ugly ass McLaren.
No, not the one in Need for Speed. The other one.
Oh, the nice one.
The nice one, or is it the 12C?
650.
It's the 12C successor, is what it is.
Yeah, I know what you're on about.
Yeah.
I think everyone knows.
I want that one. I want the new 488 GTB thing. I want that in there.
488 GTB. Yeah. I know what you're on
I
about.
want Huracan,
Okay.
and I also want a Ferrari 360 just for the lols.
So the Huracan's be winning
Would it?
because no, it's, I
360
think that would be between the GTR and the Huracan because of 4-wheel drive. How long is this drag race?
We'll say it's a mile.
That gives them a chance to catch up. To be honest.
Yeah.
See, I don't know stats and stuff. I'm
not big in stats. I do think that 360 would really be fast.
Yeah, but McLaren are crazy.
360 is a Ferrari.
But then again, with GTR, that thing was insane too.
Anyway, you guys go and carry on. We could talk about this for days.
We'll go next.
This shit's been going on for like an hour and 20 minutes.
So
Steve, where you can go next?
You go next, Steve. Talk, speak.
I don't know. The new Audio 8, that looks like shit.
I don't like it. It looks disgusting.
The GTR, the MP4 12C.
Yeah.
What else? The Mercedes and McLaren.
The SLR.
Yeah, the SLR. No. Sunday F. How many?
That's really... Nigga, I think you
Zonda
already mentioned
F.
that.
Nigga, that shit would leave them all.
I know.
Nikki,
No,
what are you
say-
thinking? I just want to say that the R8 looks like some shit out of like I Am Robot or some shit.
I
Nikki,
don't know.
Robot.
That's like
That's what I said. That's what I said.
If you go to the very first concept of the R8, it looks like they've gone back to that.
It literally does. It looks
Yeah,
like
it's
some shit out
disgusting.
of I Am Robot, like fucking with that. You know, remember that one car that Will Smith had, and he was
Yeah.
rolling around in his whip.
No,
in,
it had no wheels.
2040.
I would actually want to see that car in real
That's
life.
literally what it was. I think they did make one actually. Does anyone
did?
else actually know what it is? Otherwise, we might as well go on to the next thing.
What?
Next one.
Does anyone know what the cars are? Otherwise, we should just go on to the next thing because it is.
Yeah, just go on to the next thing.
All right, next one's from Zane Plays Dirt 3, and he says, "Have you thought about?" I guess this kind of applies to all of us, really. Well, only me and Jay. Sorry. Have you ever thought about getting a Starlet GT Turbo since it is a 1.3 and it has 130 horsepower as a first car? Nope.
A what?
Nope. a Starlet GT.
A star.
Never even heard of that car before.
What? Sounds like something off fucking Mario.
And out of everyone on Drivecast, who do you think is most likely to mod a car themselves or get a mechanic to do it? So I'm assuming he means like who would do their cars themselves. So CJ is definitely going to get a mechanic.
Yeah.
I think Jay for some parts will get a mechanic.
No, most parts. I'm not gonna try and fuck my car up.
Niner, I can see you being like me, like a lot for the big things. Like no way am I putting a turbo in my car. Like no way am I going out of my way to.
Well, that's what I mean. I'll
fit a
do small
supercharger in.
things.
But
nigga.
like, if you want me to go ahead and like put the coilovers in, if you want me to go ahead and like headlights, taillights.
Cam, don't
Yeah.
get it twisted. I'm not gonna fade away from my car and not do anything. Of course, I'll do things like that. I'll try my heart. Like
I'll try my hardest, but if it
I'll
breaks,
try
Nicky,
my hardest.
I fucking did it, Nicky.
If it blows up,
if it
my
blows up, I'm like,
responsibility.
oh shit.
But no, I would love to try and do my car myself. Yes, that's
that
what
what
I
it
just
is?
googled. It's disgusting. I don't ever suggest the ugly to me. I'm not Charlie. If you know who Charlie is, I'm not him. I don't. Nigga, that car is ugly.
So should we go
Like,
individually? Yeah. Like, what would we do? So I'm gonna say, unless it's something ridiculous like a turbo, then I think I'd even give a turbo a try if I knew what I was doing.
yeah, go for
No.
it.
Nigga, I'm playing Need for Speed. I'm like pressing A and it won't work. I'm like, I'm putting a turbo in, Nigga. Why ain't say working? So Jay, you're next on my screen.
So what am I saying?
Would you rather get a mechanic to do the shit, or would you do it yourself?
Big things, yes, mechanic.
All right,
I'm not gonna try and fit an engine in or change my exhaust system. I'm not.
I'll
like,
do my exhaust. Exhaust
you
is a pretty
go
easy job.
Is it?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Exhaust is
It
a
is.
pretty easy job. It's one of those things which you'll see in instant kind of rewards from, because it's like automatically and you can hear the difference. And from what I heard, it's just literally unscrewing a few things, putting it in, like replacing it. Anyway, no.
I don't see me doing much, but I would say yeah. If I were to put in something huge, I would use a mechanic. Like if I'm putting on a different spoiler, then I might as well do that myself. If I'm putting on a different exhaust system, let them. I'll do that too. But if I'm putting in like something huge, like a turbo,
I'm gonna go and kill myself. I'll be right back.
I don't understand what's happened.
Don't ever make those memes. That is absolutely cancerous. As for speed, I mean, you ain't even got no mechanics over there in Uruguay. You niggas, you are your own
What?
mechanic, nigga.
What? What? you
Nigga,
you
be
British
driving
people.
those fucking like
No.
those
You
old
British people are
Focuses,
too
nigga,
confident.
and you'll be like, oh shit, it broke again.
No. You British people are so confident. And here we fix everything.
oh shit, it broke again. Let me grab my hammer and smash my car.
Exactly. And we have tape.
It
and-
breaks down. Oh, it must be the window again.
So we have very special tools. We have cardboard. We have tape. That we can fix everything. But no, I would go to a mechanic for the big things also, and just
So
I don't know if I
basically
had to
we'll get
change
the same
tail lights. And, yeah.
We've all got the same answer. So, hope that answered your shit, Zane. Next one is going to go on to Still NFS. He says, would you rather have a remake of Underground 2, Most Wanted, or a new Midnight Club? A new Midnight Club.
New Midnight
Club.
I
Yeah,
got
you
new-
mean like that.
I played the fuck out of Underground 2. If you want to go play that, I'll play that. Like, I got mods. But as for a completely new
I got
game,
mine.
like, that's something completely different. Like that's a different ball game. Next one is from Next Gen Gaming, and his question is, what is your opinion on the Nissan S15 Silvia? It's his dream car.
Well, that's Bay, so I...
Don't
Oh
ever
god,
say
did I just
Bay.
say that?
Don't say Bay.
Oh god.
You ain't a real nigga. You ain't a real nigga. You dead. You dead. Go kill yourself.
You're dead to me now.
It's very nice. Very, very nice. I like it.
It's
thank
safe.
the Lord he's dead.
It's safe. It's safe. It's safe.
How dare my dad say that BAE word?
Your dad?
Fuck you,
He's
dad.
not your dad anymore. He's dead.
He died.
He used to be your dad.
When I see you again.
When
Whoa!
I see you again. Whoa. Oh my god!
Nigga,
He's been raised.
I don't know why I said that word, but I love the Sylvia. I think the curves, and then you got that supreme looking, I just wanna, nigga, I'm gonna tell you, couple years, nigga, watch, look,
What?
tune into
Shut
my
up.
channel, tune in a couple years, tune into my, I got plans, nigga.
Don't tune in till like 2 years time, nigga. Don't
2
tune in
years,
2 years
don't
time,
wait
and
till
you go
2
have
years,
it.
don't
You
tune
go
in
have
now,
it.
2 years time.
Is anyone shocked that Jay just came alive again?
Oh yeah.
I'm fucking immortal, I didn't die, told you.
You guys have seen me like literally strangle myself on calls, so
You've seen me get hit by a truck.
On drugs.
Oh, and take a lot of drugs.
yeah, and drugs. Should really sort that though. It's gonna do some serious fucking shit to you.
Yeah.
So I think it's fair to say we
Fuck
all
off.
like it. We all like it, don't we? We all like the
Yeah.
S15.
Yes,
So-
Jesse.
Next one is from
It's Bay.
Divjotman. I'm so sorry if I've said your name wrong. Next one, he says Pagani Zonda or Huayra.
Huayra.
Zonda.
Zonda.
No, I'm joking. I mean Zonda. No, seriously, I don't know why I said. I don't know why I said
Jason Huayra.
Huayra.
Everyone's Zonda like, I meant Zonda.
Nigga, no, cause I don't give a fuck what you guys like and I like. I like the Bugatti Veyron. No one likes that shit.
That's true. The next question is from
Okay,
Arian.
I'm not explaining myself. Kill yourself,
You
trying
don't
to
need to
move me
explain
on,
yourself,
fucking
Nicky.
cheeky bastard.
You
Kill
don't need-
yourself.
No, you
Kill yourself.
Kill
Carry on.
yourself.
No,
You
kill
did kill
yourself.
yourself, but you came back from the dead. I was here with my son. I was here with my son, and we were out on the ground, and you were here to support us. You were here to support
Straight
us,
out of the
nigga.
broadcast.
Okay, next question is from Arian.
Jay, when you were a baby, you be glad that I didn't use you as a dick sock.
Shut the fuck up, son.
I just got
Okay,
one
I'm
corner.
sorry, Dad.
Next question is from
This is why
Arian.
you're gonna get
Oh
arrested.
my god, let me speak! Let me fucking speak that! Next question from Arian. His question is, have you ever thought about live streaming on Drivecast? Now, this is actually something we were talking about before the podcast started. I want to give my view on it, and then you guys can like say, you wrong, you right, you wrong, you right, you wrong, you right, you know? So, I can't see us ever streaming Drivecast unless it's literally a one-off special. But the reason is, if there was a Twitch chat, I couldn't, like, morally ignore the Twitch chat to stay on topic. If we were talking to the Twitch chat and we're constantly talking to when it uploaded to YouTube, it wouldn't make any sense because the Twitch chat's not on the video. So it wouldn't really make sense in that regard. Also, it's kind of another way to get distracted. People would already see it on Twitch. I feel like if you're going to record it in the way we do, it doesn't make sense just to live stream it and us completely not talk to you guys and try to talk about the topics. Because, I mean, you see us niggas, we get distracted already. If we had a Twitch chat, it'd be even worse. And then to ensure that I've got to moderate the stream chat, or someone's going to have to moderate the stream chat, you know, like, and it takes away from the actual podcast itself, I find. That's my reasoning behind it. That's my reasoning behind not streaming.
I didn't even think about that. I was just thinking about, I thought you was going to say, because of the fact that not everyone will be able to tune in. And it's kind of not, I don't know, it's a bit
In the
weird.
end of the day, we would upload it to YouTube afterwards, right? Like that is inevitable. Like it's a YouTube series first and foremost. But if we were to do it on Twitch, I just feel, I don't know, it can't. Unless it is literally like a 100th episode special, it just wouldn't work. Like it couldn't work. And then
We could just do it one time just to show off our
I mean,
boobs.
we did
on
when CJ
Twitch
fucking
and,
when CJ fucking accidentally pressed stream instead of record the fucking bender.
yeah.
Fucking
Yeah, he was getting all that subscriber money from Twitch, all the Twitch money.
But yeah, but first and foremost, it's a YouTube series. That's at least how I feel about it. So anything else to add before we on to the next one?
No.
Okay, so Nicholas from Haroon Alley, and his question is, why is CJ a fucking autistic cunt? And what other JDM or tuner cars would you like to see in a future update for Need for Speed 2015?
Well, I don't know, my fucking faggot.
Nigga, we've said this many times. I know I've said this many times. But the RX-8 needs to come to Need for Speed, or I will
RX-8.
slit my wrist. Ben Walk, if you're listening to me.
Don't add it
I'll
in so he
kill
slits his
myself.
wrist. We want
No.
him to die.
Why is it not there? Come on, man. Like, come on, man.
Jay, you have them secret connections. Come on, ARX8.
I ain't got no connections, nigga.
Nigga,
I
look at
just
the top you're wearing.
Look at your
top you're
shirt.
wearing,
Look
nigga.
at your shirt.
look at your shirt, nigga.
I won this at EGX, nigga.
I
I'm not
won
the
this
only
with my
one.
content.
RX Beaster got this exact shirt, nigga.
Woo.
Why is CJ an autistic cunt? He was born that way, wasn't he?
Yes.
On the right
You
track, baby, I was born this way. Lady Gaga. Okay, next question is from Mia Link, and he says, question is, you have 3 cars, a daily driver, a track day car, and a dream car. What are they? So who wants to go
This
first?
one we answered this last week.
Did we?
Yep.
Yeah.
In that exact order?
Yeah.
As in daily driver, track, and dream?
Yeah, I remember us.
Yeah, I think we did.
Okay,
Yeah.
Like,
Niggy, we answered it
instantly.
last week. Next one is from Angel Sanchez Ruiz, and he says, what non-racing games are you guys most excited about? I'm assuming he means coming out this year?
The Division.
Really?
I don't give a fuck. The Division was shit to me, the beta. But that's just just me.
I'm trying to think.
Is there even anything coming out?
This shit
Oh,
really
Infinity
sad.
Ward are working on a new Call of Duty. I'm quite interested in that.
I'll give it that big COD. I'll probably
I
will buy
don't know. I really think games are kind of. I don't know.
To be fair, I have nothing.
it. Yeah, literally
Nothing.
nothing.
Nothing is here.
Maybe Mirror's Edge?
I think maybe
Really,
GTA.
yeah.
I think GTA's due at release.
Red Dead? Red
thingy.
Dead?
I think it's going to be GTA.
I can't see it.
No,
No,
because
they-
GTA San Diego is working on it.
Yeah. Like, they usually take a break for a bit and then come back to it. So when it comes back, everyone's like, oh my god, GTA, oh my god. And like, everyone gets hyped. But Red Dead, I'm looking forward to Red Dead. I adored the first Red Dead. I love that game to bits. It was so good. So mine's Red Dead. Jay is NA. Niner said Division. And Speedway hasn't got one answer.
Nothing.
So
I literally have nothing.
next one from Zhao. How do you feel like getting your video disliked by a 12-year-old who has more autism than CJ? I guess it's only to me and Nina really, because we're the only ones. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Do you, nigga.
They actually help you.
Yeah, you help me. You help me get the YouTube, and you are the reason why I'm gonna be buying a Civic soon. So you carry on, give me the money, nigga. It's cool. The next one is from the racer you want to be. His question is, can you do certain open lobbies for certain games? So I think he's talking about everyone, really. Any plans? I do Twitch streams every now and then, so that's where I do my shit.
I have plans to just start streaming once I get my computer, which is taking very long to come. But yeah, I have plans to stream.
I make up plans with Need for Speed 2015 when I get it for PC. But
Nina,
apart from
no
that-
plans to stream, nigga.
No, Niner is a racist motherfucker.
Okay, that makes sense. Next one is from Win3 Apollo, and he says, do you think Travis was the player from Underground? I think did we answer
No.
that?
We answered this last week.
We
Didn't we?
answered
Yeah.
He said we didn't answer this.
I swear we did last week and said no.
Oh, okay.
We said that makes no sense. So just no.
Alright, well that's it from me. Do you want to check your channels too, guys?
I already did. None.
Well, that's a sad reality, nigga. A sad reality, nigga. I'm gonna check CJ's as well. End of Drivecast. That was an alright Drivecast, to be fair. Cam keeps kicking me because he's a meanie pagan nerd. CJ actually has autism, like legit. Speedway, you got any on yours?
No.
Alright, then nigga, that's the end
Well,
of that.
Speedway, it's all your fault. Fuck you.
That's the end of the
Fuck.
Drivecast.
Oh,
It's the end of the Drivecast. If you want to go ahead and answer some questions again, leave them in the comment section down below. We will see you in the next video. If you guys enjoy, make sure to go ahead and hit like, subscribe. Hey, it's awesome Disney Toys here. Go ahead and subscribe to all our channels. If CJ wants to go ahead and put the links in the description, we'll see you guys in the next one. Biago!
Is that wild card?
Nope.
Oh.
then, hi.
I'm gonna let you finish.
Let Jay finish.
Crib, ma, drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
Drop it like it's hot.
and then
When a pimp get an attitude.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Come on,
Huh?
spirit. Drop it like it's hot.
Huh?
Get the attitude. Drop it like it's hot. Wildcard.